Hey everybody, it's John DePietro live at Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee, which this weekend is the RV capital of the United States of America. There are 5,000 or 6,000 RVs here, and it's NASCAR weekend, and we're going to visit with a whole bunch of RVers and hope you enjoy this report. Hi everybody, it's John DePietro for RV Daily Report, and we are in Bristol, Tennessee, not Bristol, Connecticut, for the NASCAR race, and we are here with a number of wild and crazy RVers. Let's see who we've got here. Why don't we do this? Tell us your name, where you're from, and what you all drive.
Kevin Aber, Jacksonville, Florida, Monaco Diplomat.
Kevin, calm down a little bit. You're way too excited. The excitement level is way too great. Start over again.
Kevin Aber, Jacksonville, Florida, Monaco Diplomat.
Okay.
John Rice, Mars Hill, North Carolina, Fleetwood Discovery.
I am the big Brent Balkite, driving American Eagle from Cumming, Georgia.
Right, and Brent, we should say that this is your coach that we're sitting in. You're the host.
Well, thank you.
Right here, and you got a couple other people here. You want to introduce your guests?
I'm Brian Seaton. I drive a 2003 100-year anniversary Harley-Davidson, and I've had a couple of drinks, but I'm loving this interview.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Right, and you ain't driving, right?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, and then we got somebody Van Dant back there with the Leonard Skinner lookalike guy. Go ahead.
Wesley Bryan from Andrews, South Carolina.
Okay, and
I am Mike Kubicki from Atlanta, Georgia.
Originally from
Pembroke, Massachusetts.
Boston.
You are a Yankee.
Well, I'm a Red Sox.
A Red Sox.
I'm not a Yankee fan. I'm a Red Sox fan. Die hard.
But from a geographic viewpoint, you're a Yankee.
He was a Yankee.
From the north, yes.
Right.
I'm not saying the Y
Okay.
word. That's wrong.
Okay, good.
You were a Yankee until you hit me in the head with a 2x8.
Hey, that was an accident.
Okay, let's get back to the interview, you guys. So Brent, now these are, I mean, you're the host here. So tell us how this group got started and how many years y'all been doing it, and a little bit about some of the activities that you partake in that you can at least tell publicly.
As your phone's ringing. This is my 9th consecutive year coming to Bristol, but with this group here that you have solely been introduced to is my 3rd consecutive year with this group. And it consists of coworkers, friends, relatives, and just people that really I've met while we're here.
Okay. Now, Mr.
John,
Mr. Discovery.
Mr. Discovery.
I understand that you have committed some acts of bravery as well as other acts with scooters. Is that true?
Bravery, we were right on it with the bravery. My dear friend Brent here brought the liquor sickle down 2 years ago, Brent. Was it 3?
It was
2, and we did some ramp jumping the night of fire, setting ramps on fire. My good friend Kevin here actually performed the first stunt. We were taking the liquor sickle off the ramp while it was on fire. Later that night, we discovered that the battery was low and we needed to drive and operate the liquor sickle to keep the battery charged, so I agreed to take on that task. 5 minutes later, had 3 broke ribs and parked the liquor sickle at my camper and told Harold to take it back and tell him he wrecked it.
Okay. Now let's get the other side of the story, right?
I want to add to that yes, Harold did bring it over and tell me the handlebars all bent up. And Harold did say, Brent, I'm sorry, I wrecked your scooter. It wasn't until the next day that I saw him limping around that I realized what happened. But I want to say that my good buddy John has indeed matured since 2 years ago and is now effectively been named the 2009 Bristol Safety Officer.
Safety Officer.
Yes.
For the entire group.
So
and we are not allowed to do anything unless if we
check with the safety.
The safety officer first, if it's okay for us to do it.
So if somebody wanted to jump off their motorhome and I thought it was okay, then they go ahead and do it.
Yeah, but you have to give them
I have the
permission.
approval, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now tell us about your own You got a Diplomat. You said, how long have you been in the motorhome?
I've got a Fleetwood Discovery, and I've had it for 4 years and bought it primarily to come to Bristol.
And you use it other times of the year as well?
Well, in the spring race. There's 2 races.
Spring race. How far are you from home?
40 minutes.
40
minutes.
Not like a
just across the
long
mountain.
trip.
Yeah, long
Okay.
trip.
Now, our friend is back from Florida. Did you realize you had to turn the hamburgers? Is that what you had to do?
No, actually, we had to get somebody out of the parking lot.
Okay. Okay. Tell us about your motor coach, how long you've been an RVer, and that type of thing.
We've been RVing for several years. We've owned.
As he checks his watch.
Yeah.
Did you notice that, folks?
We've had the Diplomat for a little over a year.
Okay. And Bud Light has been a constant companion to many of you for most of the day today, right?
It has.
It has. Okay. What do you like best about the whole motorhoming concept? As opposed to driving up here, staying in a hotel?
Oh, hotel sucks. We did that for 4 years. Drove for an hour to the race, 3 hours after the race. So, actually, the best part about staying up here is my friend John Rice.
Yeah, John, we're finding that a lot of people have that in common with you.
Big John.
We just
that
got back
is,
from the
by
grocery
way.
store, and Harold, there was some girl waved at me, and I waved back, and Harold said, "Do you know her?" And I'm like, "Look, Harold, people know me that I don't even know."
Okay. Now we've got one of your guests down here. Tell us, is this your first trip in a motorhome with these guys, or you've
No,
been doing
sir, not at all. I've been doing it for a while.
and you enjoy it?
Absolutely.
What part of it do you enjoy the most?
Just the companionship, the friends, the good times.
Okay.
Mostly Seaton,
Yeah.
the drunk guy.
The drunk guy. Okay. And you're drinking orange juice, right?
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Seaton.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell us what you've been doing today, or tell us what you haven't been doing today, and tell us why you like the whole RV lifestyle.
Well, I'll tell you what. The best part of Bristol for me is meeting all these guys here. We come in from different parts of the country, and the race is secondary. I mean, it's great to see them run, but these guys right here, I mean, we just love hanging out with each other.
Okay. So the race is secondary. What's primary?
Primary.
What's in your left hand right there?
Well, that's kind of like half primary and secondary.
Okay. Now, here another thing I noticed here, especially with this young man who's originally from up north but now lives in Atlanta. You folks are much younger than what people consider motorhomers to be. Now, you're not an owner yet, but would you ever, when you grow up, want to have one?
He's not even 30 yet.
I would strongly consider it. The lifestyle in the South is a lot more comfortable than the North. Not saying there's anything wrong with the North. I'm up there. My family lives up there. But in the South, it's a little bit different.
Okay. Because you can use a motorhome so many more months of the year. Now, you go to football games as well. Is that correct?
Sir. Yes.
Tell us a little bit the story you said before about your 6-year-old daughter calls this a trailer. Now, this is an American Eagle. It's a what, 40-footer?
Yeah, 40-foot American Eagle. And when my daughter was born, we had a Pilgrim International travel trailer. Actually, I had a Keystone Hornet when she was born, but she grew up going on the trailer, and we used to go to campgrounds or football games or whatever. And so even now,
You
today,
can tell he's an engineer because he wants to tell you every specific thing. But say what she said the other day when you were leaving.
she says, "Daddy, can we go on the trailer
The
this
trailer.
weekend?"
Okay, John Rice.
Yes, sir.
Any parting words, because we're leaving here soon because we got to get this thing shipped off to the internet so people all over the world can listen to your words of wisdom about the RV lifestyle.
Or you meet terrific people when you're RVing.
Okay.
Parting words are don't do anything on
This shirt.
that
This
list.
shirt. And especially number 9 where it
Number
says,
9.
read it out there, liquors, cycles, fires, ramps, and alcohol. Don't try this at home, but it's okay at Bristol. And reporting from an American Eagle in Bristol, Tennessee at the NASCAR race, I'm John DePietro for the RV Daily Report.